Okay, now we're going to see how to use or how to store some data inside a button, and then we'll use that data to change the content of our model. Okay, so let's add some data to this button. So we can do that by adding another attributes to the button. Okay, so for example, let's call this button contact us for a specific order number. So let's say order number 1122. Okay. You can have a few other buttons if you want to, but what we're trying to do here is we're trying to do something specific to this button based on some data stored inside this button. So we're going to add another data attribute to this button. Okay. So we're going to call it data minus sign something. So let's call it order number, for example. Okay, make sure that all letters are small letters, no capital letters. Okay, and we can set that to any value we want. So let's set that to 1122. Okay, and now we can write some code so that when we open the model, the header is changed. So we want to see, rather than this text, we see order number followed by the order number stored in the button, okay, which is 1122. So let's go ahead and do that. So first we're going to access the model using its ID, my inquiry. Okay, and we're going to use the on method. So the event this time is going to be show bs.model, and the function this time is going to take a parameter. We're going to use the event object. Okay, so first let's create a variable button where we store the button that triggered the model. So to do that, we're going to select event dot related target. Okay, so this is going to be the button that triggered the model. In our case, it's this button. Okay, fine. Now let's create another variable. So we want the order number, which is stored inside the button. Okay, so we're going to do let's call this variable order number, and to access this one we're gonna, so let's copy this, and we're gonna go to this button, okay, which is this one, and we're gonna use data, the data function, and as a parameter we'll write order number. Okay, all right, okay, fine. And now let's update the model's content. Okay, before we do that, let's just send an alert message to make sure that our variable is correct. So let's just send an alert message, window alerts order number, just to make sure it is working. It's working, so we can see there 11222. Fine. Okay, So now let's use this variable to change the contents of the header. So okay, so we'll need to select first the model. Okay. Using this, and we'll find the elements of ID. So we're looking here at the header. So the header is of ID my model number. So you're going to select the element of ID my model number. Okay. My model label, sorry. And we're going to change the text, okay, to order number, okay, plus the order number variable. Okay, so let's try and make sure it's working. I'm going to save, refresh the page, and if we try now, we can see it's there. So order number 1122. Okay, so you can try to add a couple of other buttons on your own, and for each button you can have a different order number, and you store that specific order number in the button. And whenever you click on one of these buttons, you can see a different model with a different header showing up. Okay.